Hello everyone. In today's video session, we would study the basic concepts of C programming. So let's begin. Learning outcomes. In today's session, we will understand what is a programming language. We will also take a look towards history of C programming. I will make you familiar with the C program structure. Also, we would study iterative statements in C language. What is a programming language? Do you have any idea what is meant by a programming language? Okay, let me tell you. A programming language is a formal language which comprises a set of instructions that produces various outputs. Let me put this in simple words. A programming language is a language which compiles some statements to produce an output. C language was developed by Dennis Ritchie in 1972. It developed C language at AT&T's Bell Laboratory. In today's world, C language is considered as the base of all the programming languages. So every C program is written in a specific format, which is called as the structure of C. So this is the basic structure of C. Let's understand this. The first is the documentation section. You can add comments in this section. Always remember, comments are never mandatory in the program, but you can use them for better understanding of the program. Then is the preprocessor directives. This is include header file section. Here header files are included. Header files tell the preprocessor to include certain function in the program. Here we have included two header files, that is the stdio.h, which stands for standard input output, and conio.h, which stands for console input output. .h is the extension used. Then is the definition section and the global declaration section. Here global variables are declared. Then in the main function, we have declaration section and the execution section. In the declaration section, variable declaration is done. Let's see this statement. Int a is equal to 100. This means a is an integer data type variable, and the meaning of the statement is that assign value 100 to a variable. Okay. Next is printf in double inverted quotes hello main. The statement printf is general purpose formatted console output statement, and this is taken or added in the program by the header file stdio.h. Then return 0. Return is generally used when some data is to be returned. This is the subprogram of the main program, also called as the function declaration. Our today's main topic is the iterative statements. So, the word iteration refers to the repetition of some data. We can also call them as loop. A C language has three loops: for loop, while loop, and do while loop. The first one is the for loop. Okay, a for loop is used to repeat a certain block of statements. Let's check its syntax. For initialization, semicolon, condition, semicolon, update in curly braces statements and semicolon. Initialization. In the initialization section, the values are initialized. For example, I am initializing value of a equal to 1. Okay, and I'm applying my condition as a is less than 3, and my update is increment of a, that is I'll write it as a plus plus, and my statements are to print I'll write in short printf value of a. Okay, now value of a is initialized as 1. 1 is less than 3. Condition true. Enter the for loop. Statement print the value of a. So the value of a is 1. 1 is printed. After execution of the statements, the control will again go to the update. The previous value of a was 1. Now increment is done. Now the value of a will become 2. Again check the condition. 2 is less than 3. Enter the for loop. Statements print the value of a. Now the value of a is 2. 2 is printed. Again there will be update. Now the value of a has become 3 and 3 is not less than 3. So the condition becomes false. In such condition, the control will directly come out of the for loop. So in our output window, we got 1 and 2. Clear? Now let's move towards the second loop, that is the while loop. In the while loop, a certain condition is applied and the statements are only executed if the condition is true. Okay, when the condition will become false, the control will come out of the loop. This is an entry control loop because the entry is only possible if the condition is true. And here we use only one keyword, that is the while. Now, for a condition, the statements are going to be executed. Let me say, first I will initialize a equal to 1 and my condition is a is less than 2. While my a is equal to 1 and a is less than 2, that is the condition is true, enter the while loop. Now statements say to print the value of a. So value of a is 1 and that is printed. Again check the condition. You can perform increment, decrement or any other logical or conditional operator within the while loop. Now I have added my incrementation here, that is a plus plus. So after the value of a executed as 1, the control will check the condition. Now the value of a becomes 2 and 2 is not less than 2. Condition false, the control will come out of the while loop. Okay, now let's see the third type of the loop, that is the do while loop. In the do while loop, the statements are executed first and then the condition is checked. This is exit control loop because exit is only possible when condition is false. When this condition will become false, the control can come outside of the loop. Here we use two keywords, the do keyword and the while keyword. Here, for example, let me initialize a equal to 1. Statements print the value of a. The value of a printed 1. Okay, my while condition is a is less than 3. Okay, now executed increment operator is added here. The control, after checking the condition, will again go to the do statement. Then again the statement will be executed. 2 is less than 3, so 2 is executed. Again it will increment. Now the value of a becomes 3. 3 is not less than 3. So in the output window, we will just get this two numbers. Okay, let's move further. So what is the difference between while and do while loop? Let me tell you. A while loop continues to execute until the condition becomes true, and the do while loop, it continues to execute until the condition becomes false. That is, the true values are executed. Okay, then situations applied on both the loops. This takes less time to execute and this takes extra time to execute. Okay, this is a general flowchart. In while loop, if the condition is true, enter, execute the statement. If the condition is false, come out of the statement. In the do while loop, first execute the statement, then check the condition. If the condition is true, again execute, otherwise come out. Thanks for watching.